But we start today with breaking news. 7 News is uncovering new information about how the Hewlett Fire began.
A Fort Collins man who admits his camp stove started the fire, but he says he couldn't get cell phone service to call out for help. James Weber says he was camping along the Hewlett Gulch Trail on what is now the fire's west side when his camp stove sparked. And then that 7,600-acre fire grew. Weber says he had to leave the area to call for help when he couldn't put the fire out himself. Weber faces a $300 fine for causing the fire. The Forest Service is also pursuing restitution.
We start our team coverage with Lance Hernandez. And Lance, it was a really busy day for fire crews.
It's been a very busy day, John. An aerial armada has been above that fire zone all day long. Their efforts were slowed a bit when a thunderstorm moved through the area about 2.5 hours ago, but when you look down that valley, you can still see a little bit of smoke back there. The aerial armada is back up in the air supporting ground crews who now have the Hewlett Fire 11% contained.
It's pretty incredible. I've never been in a situation like this before.
Mark Myers was on his way to North Dakota when he learned the Hewlett Fire was moving toward his neighborhood. He called his boss and told him,
I got animals down there, I got a house, I need to be down there, I got friends that may need help.
Today, Myers and his neighbors watched through the smoky haze as tankers and choppers work to control the blaze.
It's spread over a lot of the mountain, it's moving a lot. We talked to some of the folks that are fighting the fire, and they're still doing their best, but they haven't got their hands around it yet.
But fire crews are making headway. Those crews are getting heavy-duty help from this road grader and bulldozer, which are being used to cut a line through vegetation.
The real advantage to the bulldozer is it can produce that line much quicker than a hand crew can.
That's important because a red flag warning is in effect until 8 p.m.
We're looking at the potential for southwest winds at 15 to 25 miles an hour, gusting to around 30 miles an hour, with the possibility of gusts up to 50 miles an hour if it's in the vicinity of a dry thunderstorm.
Now, I just learned from one of our crews in Fort Collins that the fire started at 12:30 on Monday, and we are told that the wind knocked that camper's camp stove over. Now, if firefighters can make it through the night, and it looks like they're going to be able to do that as long as the winds stay down, they're actually looking forward to tomorrow, because tomorrow temperature is going to be much cooler, and it may be wet. Live in Larimer County, Lance Hernandez, 7 News.
All right, let's hope so, Lance. Thank you very much.
More than $1.2 million has already been spent fighting the Hewlett Fire. Governor John Hickenlooper freeing up $3 million in disaster funding today, signing a disaster emergency order.